Good morning. Right now I'm going to run you through a quick exercise routine that I do to improve strength, condition, and also balance and base. Okay, all of these movements are basic movements in both judo and jiu-jitsu, and to make them a little more complicated, I'm going to be using a 5-pound dumbbell. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, I'm going to start off by rocking back and forth. This is going to work the abs as well as also help me sit up quickly. When I rock back, I bring my knees to my face so it serves like a springing motion to launch me back up. I'm going to do 10 of them. Let's say that's 8, 9, 10. Now I'm coming up, throwing the hips forward and pulling the dumbbell in. You can see my bottom leg. I'm placing the instep on the floor. 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me do a couple more in case I lost count. 8, 9, 10. This time, I'm going to plant, come up, bring the dumbbell in, cross. Okay. Now when I throw my cross, I'm pivoting out on the other leg onto the ball of the foot, which we refer to as active toes. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This time, plant, active toes, stand up, cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can also throw a rear hook. 6, 7, 8. So teaching you how to stand up without using your hands. 9, 10. Here's something very similar. This time I step back, elbow, or rear or front hook. Here, step back, throwing an elbow or front hook. Or I guess you could even throw a jab if you want. What is that? This is 5. Actually, I think this is 5. Hard to count and talk at the same time. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right, good. You should be feeling the burn in the legs. Okay, now we're going to switch it up a little bit. Put the dumbbell down, use it as a prop, and then hopping up to my feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. Get on our back. Now we're going to do a movement that is very, very similar to what some people may know as the technical stand-up or stand-up in base. However, we're not going to be standing all the way up the first time. For this one, we are going to plant the dumbbell. Okay, and the key is we want to be able to lift our butt off the ground. Once I do that, I'm going to pull this leg back underneath me and then sit back down. And when I sit down, in steps, so no more active toes. Going through. So it's like this. There's 2. When we do this, let's bring the dumbbell up to our face, like we're talking into a microphone or even drinking a beer. Losing count, let's say this will be 7. 8, 9, 10. This time we're gonna plant like we were doing before, bring the leg back, knee on the ground. This time active toes, so my toes are bent, posture up, bringing the dumbbell up. 2. Once again, like we're talking in the microphone. 4, 5. When I do this, I'm trying to have a good posture. Trying not to let my head go too forward over my front knees, which could put me off balance. 8, 9, 10. Same thing, but this time here, coming all the way up, and then our cross. Or our hook. Or elbow. Whatever you want to do. I think that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. By now you should be feeling a lot of burning in the legs. 10. Now we're going to do same thing we did before. We stand up, step back, and then we either throw our hook, elbow, or even jab. Four. 5. Once again, I'm trying to stay fairly postured. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay. Now we're going to do what some of you may know as the technical stand-up, or at least what you're used to. Instead of putting the knee on the ground, we're going to bring the leg all the way back. But once again, when we do this, we're going to try and maintain a fairly good posture. I like to think of it as having a chain attached to the top of my head that's pulling me straight up as opposed to pulling me forward. Okay, let's go. So here, 1, jab. I'm sorry, that was cross. Here, hook. This time pulling the leg all the way through. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Last one. Just be pulling the front leg back afterwards, like we did before. So here, here, bam. Here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so hopefully you get a good workout. If you're not familiar with the movements, definitely I'd recommend doing them first without the dumbbell. As you become more comfortable, try incorporating a dumbbell. Doesn't have to be much, like in my case, just 5 pounds. All right, thank you, bye-bye.